Hi, I'm Dom, and thank you for joining me. Saw by the title, if you're feeling hopeless or you're feeling worthless, this reading is for you. I thank you very much for taking time to spend it with me. We're going to ask Spirit, what can my collective do, Spirit? Those of us feeling worthless, feeling down, um, wondering when is that lift coming, right? When is that lift coming? Been doing the work, doing the work, doing the work, doing the grind, and it just whatever it is that your goal you're working towards, it just hasn't happened as of yet. Feeling a bit hopeless, feeling a bit worthless. You're not worthless. You're not worthless. Spirit, give us some insight. What type of energy is coming for my collective? What do they need to hear? I'm not going to give a number of days on this. Is the reading timeless? I don't know. But you should see it when you need to see it. So, Spirit, what type of energy is coming in from my collective spirit that's feeling worthless at this moment? Please give me insight. What type of energy is coming in from my collective that are feeling hopeless and worthless, Spirit? Thank you. Being dishonest with yourself. You know that. Ace of Swords. This right here is a new start. It's about a mental consciousness, truth, courage, ambition. It could be Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini. With this in reverse, you're not being honest with yourself. Okay. You're not worthless. Okay. And it's not a hopeless situation. You woke up, you're breathing. It's not a hopeless situation. You're deceiving yourself that this rut, this cycle, this constant rejection, not going your way, bad luck, however you want to label it, isn't coming to an end. In this frustration you've been keeping bottled up inside, okay? In this bottling of this frustration, um, it's cultivating, it's nurturing, it's like putting fertilizer on this sense of hopelessness or worthlessness. A personal experience, I applying for jobs, ATS scans, this, that, jobs that I was overqualified for, rejected. That's a whole different game with that ATS scans and all that stuff. Um, but I really started to feel worthless because I couldn't break through. But I'm not worthless, and I had an interview. So got to keep in the trenches sometimes, especially for something you really really want. Spirit, give us some more insight to those that are feeling worthless. I appreciate you allowing me to share some of those personal stories. I hope they're beneficial to you. I mean, leave me a comment on that. Do they resonate with you? We have Nine of Cups in reverse. Again, you're just feeling this discontentment. Anybody would when it's not going your way. And if it's been going your way and it's shifted and it's not, it's it's never seashells and balloons all the time. We know that. You averted danger though. You averted a difficult situation with this Tower card in reverse. Perhaps there was something you were looking at taking. Maybe you're like myself, you're looking for a job and you had an offer and you wanted it, but something didn't sit right. Possibly you felt like you were being lied to. Why am I being lied to during the interview process? What's going to happen when they go on board? If that's the situation for you, good, good. You don't want to walk for somebody, you don't want to work for somebody that's lying to you in the interview process. Um, Pulling this back in, we have the Emperor card in reverse. What are you being stubborn about? Huh? What are you being stubborn about? I'm Italian, trust me. I understand stubbornness, but you're being stubbornness and you're being reluctant to make necessary changes that you know you need to make. And you've been procrastinating on making these changes, no matter how big, how small. Start with one. Thank you, Spirit. Start with one. Page of Wands. This rut, this sense of hopelessness, sense of feeling worthless. Things aren't going my way. Of course, you're going to lose your passion. Okay. But then again, what's the definition of insanity? Right? Right? So it's time to implement something new, something different in your life. You had a couple flip here. Okay. Thank you. We have the Five of Cups, looking back at regret. Let go of the past. Yesterday's over. We have today, right? Do we have tomorrow? I don't know. We all think we have tomorrow. If you don't know who Kobe Bryant is, Google up his story. Let go of the past. That's why you're not having any peace or serenity in your life right now. You're holding on to this past energy. It's making you feel like you're worthless. The Empress card in reverse. You need to nurture yourself. That's what the card's about, nurturing fertile spirit. You got to step out of this past, holding on to this past. It didn't work in the past. You got to let go of that. In this confinement, you feel that you have no options with this Lover's card in reverse. You even have some trust issues. Don't we all? Don't we all? It's going to take some courage. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. It's going to take some courage. And you have the courage and you can do it. Like I said, you're breathing. You have an opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. A new beginning, some say for money, but this in reverse. This new beginning's not happening because of this clinging. It's difficult. I know it's difficult. Trauma, negative experiences, it impacts all of us differently. But the sooner we're able to find a way to let that go, try something new, try something different, stop being petrified to make a change. Little adjustment here and there. Drive a different way to work. You know, eat dinner at a different time. Go to bed earlier, go to bed later. Anything slightly different, and it'll start to build upon itself. It'll gain momentum. It will shift. But as long as you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting it to change, Einstein said it. Have at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords in reverse. Upright, it's a card of deceit. That's the truth. You know it's the truth. Stop being fearful to make changes, no matter how small they are, to motivate you to continue to. You need to regain that energy, that juice, that belief. But you need a small win, right? You keep losing or not getting results. It's hard. Okay. I mean, I don't know if you're into sports, but the Chicago Cubs, it took them 108 years to win the World Series again. Interesting fact, how many stitches are on a baseball? You know, little red stitches? 108. So that's the truth. Do what you need to do to get your passion back. Movement. Nights are about movement. Wands, passionate energy. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Passion, energy, enthusiasm. If you're in a rut and you remain in a rut, but you're doing the same thing every day, detach from that. Get something different. I love seeing this major arcana, hope. It's about bright promises. Okay. Bright promises. It's about new prospects, hope. It's time to leave whatever that was in the past and start stepping towards future with change, little by little each day. And you will have your happily ever after with the Four of Wands. Lastly, High Priestess card in reverse. Do not be, do not allow conceited people to talk down on you. Don't tolerate that. Those people are shallow, superficial, they lack depth, total opposite of what you are. Don't listen to their BS. Okay, you're better than that. I hope this reached whoever needed to hear it. Leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm so thankful that you spent some time with me. And little by little, okay? Little by little. Take a different way to work tomorrow, okay? Things will start to turn for you. All the best to you, and thanks again for joining me.